Hello, friends and fellow members of the bipolar community. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Jenell, and I'm your host of this channel. And usually we start every episode with me ringing this beautiful gong that my friend Donna made me. But today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to strike this little Himalayan sound bowl, singing bowl. But first, we are going to collectively share an intention while I strike this bowl to kind of create the space. So I'm going to kind of share kind of a dream in my heart, I guess, with you guys. And, it just takes vulnerability to do that. And so I want to hold a space that it's okay for you to dream and to have beautiful dreams that are precious to your heart, and that in this space that we're cultivating, we honor that with each other and in this community. So, all right, I'm just gonna ring it and try to make it sing. Okay, thank you for joining me in that. So, for those of you who are new to my channel, I always feel silly introducing myself, but my name is Jenell. I'm a lot of things, but one thing I am is someone who's lived with the diagnosis of bipolar disorder for about 20 years now. I just turned 40, and I got diagnosed at age 22, but I most certainly had it all throughout college. And I've been trying, there's just been so much has happened in my life, and I've wanted to use my experience with managing this illness to serve the bipolar community, to give back to the bipolar community. And so there are some things I've done, and I'm just going to kind of promote them because I am a promoter. I made this PDF called Lies Bipolar Tells You and Loving Truths That Set You Free. It's available for free, no strings attached. I will leave a link in the description, and you can get that for free. When I was 24, I found myself homeless and living on a friend's couch. And what I ended up doing when I was 24, 2 years after my diagnosis, is I bought a $10 bicycle at a garage sale, and actually with a bad check, because I didn't even have $10. And I rode it solo across the US and Canada. And I wrote a memoir about that. Bok Choy's bike ride, and a little bit of the backstory behind the name Bok Choy. In literally a manic state, I dropped out of college after my junior year and moved to a commune of all places where everybody changed their name to a vegetable. So I changed my name to Bok Choy. I mean, the whole thing was just ridiculous. Well, one thing you may or may not know about me was that during the pandemic, I decided I wanted to, I decided that I wanted what I did to matter. I didn't want to just have a job. I really wanted to spend intention in what I was doing. And I was thinking that I want to serve the bipolar community specifically. So I went back to graduate school. I went to graduate school for mental health counseling, even though I had no mental health background. I have a math background. I mean, no mental health background, but my lived experience and just I think my essay really just got me in. Super grateful to have the opportunity. And then after a year in the program, it's a 2-year program, so it's super quick. I mean, you're in 8-week classes right after one another, 2 intensive summers, and then a year of internship. So I did 1 intensive summer and then a year of classes. And then I was presented actually with my dream job. At a organization called Wings of Refuge, which supports women survivors of human sex trafficking, and this position opened that literally was perfect for my talents. And I felt like all this work I had done in trauma-informed care would translate into the workforce. And I decided to drop out of college to take on my dream job. And then after that, life happened. And I ended up only staying there for a year. And then at that point, my marriage was super rocky. I wasn't living with my husband, and I needed to be working. So I got another job in mental health, and it was great. And I had many roles in this job in mental health. But like, even though I haven't been in graduate school for the past 5 years, I have been using the skills I learned absolutely all the time. And so I decided I wanted to finish my degree. There's something about me that like wants to believe I can finish what I start, even if there's roadblocks in the way. Just so you know, I completed the first 3 years of my bachelor's degree, no problem. And then completing my senior year literally took 10 years with all of my mental health challenges and just the roadblocks I had to overcome. So I started college when I was 17. I didn't graduate until I was 30. And so the idea of having to overcome obstacles isn't new to me. But for me, I really, finishing what I start is just really important to me. And I want to finish this graduate degree. I mean, not just because I think it will allow me to help more people, because, you know, people, because I'm trying to make what I'm doing available for essentially free. Like, you know, I created this e-course and it's $7, you know, but, you know, some people do get, you know, Medicaid and Medicare, you know, insurance, and they're able to use that to see counselors. And that's a way that you can help serve that population, you know? And so, and there's also been, I'll just be honest, an element of fear of stepping into like totally running my own business. I'm just going to be honest about that. I'm a little bit afraid, and a part of me is like, maybe I shouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. Long story short is I'm suddenly realizing like now is the time. I want to finish up my graduate degree, and I'm just sharing that with you guys. I reached out to my the program coordinator, or maybe just the head of admissions, maybe 6 months ago, and she was like, "Oh, Jenell, you just missed the deadline. It's officially been 5 years since you started, so you'd have to start from scratch." And so I just want to let you know that's not ideal. I'm going to reach out actually directly to the dean with a email and a resume of like my work experience since leaving the program, and try to be like, see if there's any way for credit reinstatement. This is like more than you need to hear, but I just wanted to let you know, like right now I've got a big dream. You know, there are a lot of obstacles in the way. I mean, even just financial obstacles, but I'm not focusing on that. And you know, I guess I just want to say, if you have a dream and you would like a little bit of support or affirmation around it, put something in the comments, and maybe our community can, you know, like it, and I'd love to read kind of what you'd like to accomplish. And with that, I'm going to say good night. All right, good night, everybody.